those vegan guys. Thank you.
Hiya my loves. Goodness, it feels like absolutely ages since I've done just a sit down kitchen vlog. I mean, it has been, really. And you know, there are many reasons for that. And many of them are excuses. So I'm not going to use them. So this one today is about many things. So let's just talk about first the vegan terrorist, really, who held 13 people hostage on a bus in the Ukraine until the leader endorsed people watching Earthlings. And that's how they got him to release the hostages. I'm not sure. I mean, he got what he wanted, and so Earthlings has been endorsed, but cannot, even for a second, condone anything about this from a personal perspective. Holding people hostage in the fight against animals being held hostage. Fire with fire, you know. I'd love to know your thoughts on this story. I mean, that is the gist of it, really. I will put a link to a news article down there so that you can find out a bit more about it. But I'll also whack a little video up here from a fellow vegan YouTuber. Have a look at that. Quite interesting. And then in some powerful news, the murderer of Regan Russell has actually been charged with careless driving causing death. So I'm not sure about the sentencing of that and where that lies within the judicial system, and you know, length of sentence and so on, but I think that surely has to be a positive move, because no excuses can justify the fact that this human being knowingly dragged somebody for meters under a truck. So yeah, so there's that as well. That's a good thing, and I'm really glad that that's happened. Now, I want to talk about a couple of personal things, if I don't mind, Cockle, because I was a little bit worried last time that I did a kind of kitchen vlog, and I was talking about Jason going back to work and how worried and concerned I was, and I was talking about the looks we were getting in supermarkets and for wearing a mask and all this kind of thing. If I can find the vlog, I'll link it there. But if you're going to watch it, watch this one after that one. And I have to take my responsibility as an influential human. I don't want to say an influencer, because I pretty much hate that word, even though it's linked so negatively these days to, you know, Instagram personalities and just shallowness, and so that word influencer. But I am. That's why I do this. I don't show you every meal we've eaten for 2 weeks for any other reason other than to help you with ideas for vegan meals. That's influence. So I have to own that. And what I have to own is that when I'm telling you that I've had a really negative couple of weeks, or I've been feeling really down, what I don't tell you is that I'm acknowledging those feelings, but I'm battling them and I'm winning. And I think that's important, because I never want to be an enabler of excuses or wallowing or, you know, bitterness or any of that negativity. So when I'm telling you that I've had a bad couple of weeks and I'm sharing the experience, trying to share it in a me too way, not a so if you feel like this all the time, that's okay, because that's not okay. And if you are feeling like that all the time, you should definitely chat to someone about that. And I do heavily recommend CBT. Even as a talker, it was very difficult for me to talk about the aura. The whole CBT and the aura thing are in this vlog here. And that's going to link me onto something that Lauren Braingirl did recently, which was very, very interesting. And I'm not going to tell you too much about it because I want you to watch it. Lauren's like me, except she's clever. She writes things down. She flits and struggles to find a word sometimes, but gets there eloquently and intelligently, which is important. So Lauren did this vlog recently, which is about, the gist of it is trauma as initiation, trauma as chance for growth, trauma as opportunity. Because when you go through something brutal, which both Lauren and I have, very different, mine maniacal, Lauren's medical, with very different outcomes, with very similar after symptoms. And it was a really interesting vlog, so please do go and have a look at that, because it was good. Well done our lozenge. Got brew over it, made myself brew and everything. Clever, because I wanted to spend a bit of time with you. So yeah, please, and you, I think you, that always has to be kept in mind too. I suffer from, still to this day, hypervigilance. So a pandemic's a wonderful thing to be in. I have hypervigilance anyway, as a result of the aura. Although I keep pretty good control of it these days, but it's still there. And it's a very interesting thing when you're out and about. So when you put a pandemic on top of it, it's like, come on now, have you gone daft? Isn't that just silliness? So yeah, do please have a look at all these things, all this malarkey I've been linking up here. And then just for a moment of absolute nothing to do with the horrors of the world, let's just talk about something nice. One of our channel subscribers, Angharad, who, get this, I didn't know this, I did, I do now, I didn't, was Melody in the CBB series Melody. And she's a lovely young woman, young lady, and she started a YouTube channel, Angharad's Life. Did a lovely little video the other day, making very easy to make but rather fabulous looking cookies. Loads of people have made them now, and introducing gorgeous pet rabbit. So if you've got young uns if you've got young, even teenagers, you know, who are vegan, throw some support to ActorReactor, please. I'll link a video up there and then you can subscribe from underneath the video, and that would be lovely of you, because I think we need to see a bit more of this in our vegan community. Another reason for writing the book, actually, I mean, I can only list the vegan YouTubers that we've watched regularly because I can vouch for them. Do you get me? Because I've tried to be quite cautious. I don't want anything too contentious or, you know, in there. But yeah, it was a good chance to, I suppose it links in with the whole vegan YouTubers Unite thing that I started, and Phil did one, Phil over at London Vegans, but nobody else did one, and that's a shame. That would have been a nice thing for us all to support, help, encourage and share each other. So yeah, I'll put the hashtag under this video so you can click it and see the videos related to that. The Vegan YouTubers Unite thing that I tried to start. I know everyone's busy doing their own thing, and but I do think there's far too much time generally spent on, and I'm guilty of this too, I receive it, I just don't expel it. I don't then pass it on to others necessarily. There's far too much time spent on soaking up the negative, which then makes you feel negative, makes you want to be negatively. Not a lot of time talking about or focusing on the things that are good. And I think that's a flaw in all of us that pops up from time to time, whether we choose to acknowledge it or deal with it, however we choose to, you know, deal with that. That's our call, obviously, but it is a thing. It is a real thing. She's still focused on me. She is. Bless her. She tries her little hardest, does Polly Panasonic. So you might not have seen it, but I've done another little video this morning, if you haven't seen it, which is purely about the book. It's like a book ad, kind of. I put that up there. I green screen that too. Oh, it were fun. If you're new here, by the way, if this is the first thing you're seeing, you must be interested if you've got this far in the video, so why not check out our channel afterwards. You'll find a performance playlist where there's theatre done by us and lovely songs, original songs by my husband Jason, always ever so handsome and talented. You'll find shopping vlogs, all the major UK supermarkets, Sainsbury's, Asda, Tesco, Morrison's, Lidl, Aldi, Asda, did I say Asda? Said it again. Say it 3 times. There's recipes. Oh, there's all sorts. There's other folks' recipes we've done. There's his own recipes. They're out in the book. It's free. You can download it. SoSpeakingGuys.com. I know I've done a video about the book, but I'm not going to not mention it, am I? It's like I only released it the weekend just gone. So of course I'm still going to be talking about it. It's only Tuesday. I only released it on Friday. This is what I mean, you see, the world moves on too fast. Oh, that one good. Next. What's next? What's now? I'm gonna think. I'm still talking about this, me. I think that's my child. I hear you, come in. I hear you, hello love. How are you? Oh, is it that bad? Were you? Oh no, was you bored? Is there now out there going on? Come here, stroke you. Come here. Hello. Hello, pussycat. Hello, pussycat. I'm not going to force her up. Don't like doing that. She don't want to come up, she don't want to come up. Oh, it's been raining a little bit. She's a little bit damp. Usually that requires us to go immediately to the bottom of the stairs with a bit of kitchen roll and wipe her down. I'm not doing it today. So yeah, if I ever talk about my negative feelings on my vlogs, I don't want that to be enabling or placating or certainly definitely not encouraging. I deal with them. I manage quite well. Putting the book together was fantastic. Exactly what I needed right when I needed it. I just needed to get my head into something. I needed to leave that rock in the road. Leave that sign. Watch out, Rocky. That's what I needed to do. Do you know I've done that throughout my life, really? I did it in the NHS when the Salvation Army were granted the approval to open a health centre, and I kicked up a big fuss about it, particularly because their at the time their homophobia page on the UK website was horrible. So I kicked up a big fuss, got that page taken down nationally. I ended up leaving the NHS because of all that. That's why I left. Didn't agree with it at all, still don't. There's a line between medicine and religion, and there should always be one. That's what the Hippocratic Oath's all about, my dear. So yeah, that was leaving a rock. That was leaving a sign because I'd come across a rock in the road. Pink Triangle Theatre. There's in the performance playlist that I mentioned earlier, there's a show called Show 1 by Pink Triangle Theatre that we toured around schools nationally for 6 years. That was a sign on a rock in the road. The book. That's a sign on a rock in the road. If you've got a backpack full of luminous bits of card and a luminous pen, and you can leave a sign on a rock so someone sees it and don't trip over it like you did, why wouldn't you? Not just queer as folk, is there? So I've tagged a lot of other vegan YouTubers in and said help me to share this information about the book, won't you? And we'll see what happens about that. Like I say, I know everyone's got their own mission, their own life, doing their own thing. I just wish there was a bit more connection amongst us all. So if there's any vegan YouTubers out there who'd like to do one of my recipes from our book, and I'll do one of theirs from theirs, you know, Kelly, one of our subscribers and moderators, came up with that idea. That'd be fun. Let me know. That'd be great. No garden update in today's vlog. There's been no change. I need to get more vessels to separate off the chilli plants. Too many though. I don't want too many chilli plants. Oh, we'll end up chillied out, you know. So have I mentioned everything I wanted to mention? I feel like I have. We'll get back on the ball soon enough with everything. You know, more recipes, more lives, more kitchen vlogs. Yeah. It's still a funny couple of weeks, and I'm trying not to let it affect me too much. But I don't ever want to switch off to what's going on in the world. There's just a very fine balance between keeping very informed and not being too negatively affected, whereby it affects the rest of what you do. That's the important thing, and I'm finding a balance. It's okay. So yeah, We've talked about Regan Russell's killer. We've talked about the vegan terrorist in the Ukraine. Talked about Lauren's fabulous vlog. Talked about Angharad's channel. Talked about me not... Yes, I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover. More than anything, I just wanted to get a vlog up, to be honest. Just to connect with you guys. Do you want to go outside again? No. Get some biscuits. Yeah. So I don't want to keep you for too long, especially when I'm just focusing on stroking my pussy off camera. If this was a podcast. Yeah, so I shall leave it there. Get me some editing done. Get things whacked up. Thank you so much to all of our Patreons who are listed on our end card for helping to support everything we do on this channel, including the book. Thank you to our channel members who are also listed on the end card, and you can tell them because they'll have a little sticker by their name in the comments. Thank you to you all for the support you give us. You can of course become a channel member. A little card here just to let you know that there are 3 tiers: $1.99, $4.99 and $8.99. $4.99 and $8.99 get your name on the end card and some exclusive community posts, and $1.99 gives you fancy emojis like our face and things. So yeah, and our Patreon's always helpful. Thank you to everybody who has sent me a PayPal donation for the book. Thank you guys so much. And please, if you send me a couple of quid, please don't apologise and say I can only give you. You've reached out and given me something. It's never ever about the amount, ever, but the fact that you've done that and left me a little note is lovely. So please don't ever apologise for that, and thank you if you have donated. Right, I will get off now. Sorry about all the false endings. Honestly, couldn't love any of you anymore if we tried, and by goodness did we try. Thank you so much for watching. See you again very soon, and until we do, please be excellent to yourselves and each other.